Hi everyone, Kristina Sammut here with Frontier Leadership, and I hope that you had a great summer. Today I want to focus on a quote that came across my desk a few weeks ago. I thought it was the perfect quote to take us into the fall and structure our approach for what success might look like. You may have heard the quote before by the infamous Charles Darwin. It's not the strongest of species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. And I think this quote really stuck with me because at Frontier, we're going through a lot of changes. And in working with a lot of women in leadership this summer, there was a lot of call outs to wanting to be stronger, faster, working harder to achieve success. And it got me thinking that being stronger and feeling stronger actually doesn't necessarily lead to feeling strength and confidence. And that's what I want to focus on today. I think this is a really important quote for us because it made me really think about the fact that many women, especially when they're tired or burnt out, have limited capacity as the week or the month goes on, perceives themselves as feeling and being weak. They perceive themselves as having to need more of themselves, that they're not enough to be stronger, to finish that goal or to accomplish that task. And, we need to look at what is it that strength gives us. Strength as women gives us confidence. Strength gives us knowledge and capability to feel that we're competent in what we're doing. And it also really helps us believe that we can achieve our goals. It made me think that, when I look at this quote, maybe we're really approaching having strength and feeling strong from the wrong angle. A second thing that I've really noticed with women is we often say how flexible we are. In fact, we're too flexible. We're either doormats or all things to all people, which can be a great thing, or we're worn out. People cross our boundaries. We don't have boundaries. We have not yet learned to set standards for ourselves and our behavior. Some of you that I've worked with are much further along in this journey and have standards and boundaries and know how to confidently communicate your value. But how are we working with this existing strength of flexibility? When I think about what it really means to adapt, it means that we're already working from what's within us. We're not trying to change something. We're not trying to create something that's outside of ourselves. And so then how do we adapt really, right? We adapt through creativity. We adapt by shifting and building relationships with others so that we adapt through other people and through experiences, which I often refer to as those experiential learning cycles. I feel that through this quote that, our survival, our transformation as women, we could look at it better. We can look at it from a sense that we already have the flexibility within us to be adaptable. And what that means is, it means that success doesn't come from working stronger. We've all heard the quote, work smarter, not harder. But to really look at how we do that as women, we can look to the flexibility, that multitasking ability to instead of force change, to adapt. So rather than success needing strength from feeling strong, success can come from leaning left or leaning right to adapt to our situations, our circumstances, and towards our goals more effectively. A third point that I find of interest around this quote, again, it's not the strongest of species. It's not the most intelligent. It's the one that's most adaptive. Why this is so important is because, number one, if women don't see themselves as strong, as if we don't see ourselves as strong in that moment that we feel weak, we know we're intelligent. Oh, we know we're intelligent. I know you're intelligent. I know that I'm intelligent. Right? It's the adaptation, being adaptive, right? That strength that's already in us that we can call on. And why that's important is because it allows us to look at our points of failure more strategically. A lot of the work that we do here at Frontier Leadership is around that, shifting our relationship with failure so that we can take risk more proactively, more risk with more risk appropriateness, and transition through mid-career or business, right? And do that in a way that we feel alive and empowered. What takes us off course is when we have these setbacks and these failures that make us question, or as we all say, we spin, we cycle, we become undone as women, which then leads to narratives and leads to the perception and the feeling of weakness and this lack of confidence in our value, especially if you're in an area outside your comfort zone, which can really point in and on that imposter syndrome in the moment. But this quote allows for an invitation for us to shift that relationship with failure, because we can push out our point of failure because our approach is different. Our approach is not to push, it's to shift. It's to say, I have flexibility. How can I use my flexibility to create more adaptation? And I just think this is such a powerful way to enter the fall. I know I'm going to do it. So that's my call out to you. If you're a woman looking to create change in your life, in your career, how can you explore and exercise greater adaptation to help you reach your goals in the next season? I hope you found a lot of value from this video today, and you're always welcome to come out to one of our quarterly planning sessions or to connect with me and my team if you are looking to move forward in your career or your business. Have a great day.